In this week's episode, we show you a device that helps avoid destructive water leaks. We see some small-scale wonders and vintage toys at a cool museum. And taste a truly unique beer brewed with some grains from West Africa.
All right, that's a whole flight. There's not a bad beer in it.
Stick around for another fun adventure in Kansas City.
Good morning, Tony Tal.
Good morning.
What are we doing?
We're gonna go out and play with some friends.
Who?
Zach and Chelsea and Mikey and Vanessa.
You might remember, well, you know Mike and Vanessa, our son and daughter-in-law, but you might remember Zach and Chelsea. We hung out with them in the Outer Banks earlier this year. And Chelsea's a travel nurse, and she got herself a contract back out in California. So they're heading west, and on their way west, they decided to hang out in Kansas City with us.
Right.
Well, the first thing we're gonna do is go get barbecue.
Yes, because it's Kansas City.
Because it's Kansas City, and if you're in Kansas City, you got to get barbecue. So we're gonna run over to Slaps, and then after that, we're gonna go over a place called the Commons, which is kind of a brewery slash
Entertainment
place. It's kind of a camp-themed brewery.
We all live in RVs, so I think it's kind of fun.
But they have all kinds of games like cornhole, and they got some video games and pinball.
Game.
Yeah, the Chiefs game, which is on today. What's right behind us? I don't know. Can you see that back there?
That's an amusement park. So we're staying in Kansas City. Just north of Kansas City is Worlds of Fun. There's Worlds of Fun Water Park, or Oceans of Fun, and then Worlds of Fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's closed for the season, but they have an RV park right outside it.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of fun to be here and stay outside this park.
You're camping in the glow of roller coasters.
Roller coaster.
That aren't open, but it's kind of cool that they're back there. All right, well, that's it. We will see you over at Slaps Barbecue. Tony Tal, where are we?
Slaps.
Slaps Barbecue. This is like one of our favorite barbecue joints in KC.
If you want to start an argument in Kansas City, discuss the best place for barbecue. Everyone has an opinion. We like Slaps because they have all the regular meats you would expect, but they also have amazing sides.
Welcome to Slaps. What did you wind up getting, Tony Tal?
I got turkey because their turkey is so amazing.
I decided to go with the ribs and burnt ends plate. If you come to Kansas City, the one thing you have to have is burnt ends. That's kind of the barbecue of choice in this town. Mike called it right. They are the candy of the barbecue meat. I don't think I've ever had their ribs before. I think this is the first time I've had them.
Yeah? You have to tell me if you like them.
Now the baked beans. I've had their baked beans before. They're really good. Talk to the kids about the cheesy corn.
You mean the camera?
The kids.
Okay. So this is the cheesy corn, and Chelsea just said it's like macaroni and cheese with corn. And she's right, and it's delicious. By the way, the cheesy corn is really good when you're drunk and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning and you got the drunk munchies and you go to your refrigerator and you just have the cheesy corn in there. You don't even have to heat it up. It's good. So everybody else here got, ribs and pulled pork and sausage and burnt ends, but last time I was here, I got the smoked turkey as I got like a combo. And I just fell in love with the smoked turkey. It's so tender.
Next stop is the Commons. This place is kind of a camping themed brewery cocktail joint with a bunch of games. You're just seeing me because everybody's so excited to be here that they just ditched me. They took off running. What are you drinking, Vanessa?
The Stockyard sediment.
Is it good?
It's really good.
All right, I'm gonna get me one. I have been challenged by the boy.
He's going down.
To a game of air hockey.
Yeah. You come to my hometown and you don't get challenged? No, that's not gonna happen.
Just so you know, when it comes to choice of sides, he picked the wrong side because there's blinding light behind me.
I'll be good.
Maybe I'm not gonna win this one.
It's a 7.
Hey, you win. All right, Chiefs are about to win this thing with a field goal, and you're going to watch this place erupt. Yay, Chiefs win the game.
The Commons is located in North Kansas City. It's a casual place with great cocktails and plenty of games. You should check it out the next time you're in KC.
Good morning, kids. Today I am going to be doing a quick mod to the Z3100. This is something that we have talked about doing for a while, but we just never got around to doing it. What am I talking about? I'm talking about these. These are Govee water detectors. If you have a leak, these will fire off an alarm and let you know that there's a leak. One of the reasons we're doing this now, we were watching Craig and Victoria over at Wild RV Life and saw the flood that they had in their rig and said, yeah, we need to get off of our rear ends and get some of these. So they are available. We got them off of Amazon. For the pack of 5, it was around $40. I will put a link in the show notes below to get them. How do these things work? Well, it's really simple. They have a sensor on the front of them, and then there are 4 sensors. They're like 4 little metal posts on the back of it, and they will sense water. So if water drips on the top, it will sense it and fire off an alarm. If water gets underneath it where it's sitting, it will sense that and fire off an alarm. There is a home internet device that you can get with them that they can connect to and then connect to your phone through your Wi-Fi and send you alerts and all that kind of stuff. We did not get that part because if we're not at the rig, we're shutting the water off. That's just one of our rules. So if we're going to have a leak, it's going to happen while we're in the rig and we'll hear these little suckers going off. When you first get them, there is going to be a little blue tag that you're going to have to pull out because that basically puts the battery connection in place. There is also a film on the front of this that you are going to have to peel off.
Where do you plan on putting them?
That's exactly what was going through my head right now. I forgot to say where I was going to put them. Nicely played, Tony Tao. So where I'm planning on putting these is basically anywhere I can get a water leak. Underneath the sink in the bathroom, underneath the sink here in the kitchen. I'm also going to put a few of them back behind the wall in the pass-through, kind of under where the Nautilus is, and any other places that I haven't figured out yet. But once we get down there, you and I, to take a look, I'll figure out where I'm going to put them there.
What about the washer?
Oh yeah, that's another good idea. We'll also put one over by the washer and dryer because the only leak we ever had was over by the washer. So we're going to put one over there as well. All right, I'm going to go start installing these suckers. Okay, so the first place we're going to put one of these is under the kitchen sink. And I think I have just the spot. So I am going to place it right here by where those water connections are. All right, so looking in the bathroom, I think the decision here is a little more difficult because there's kind of 2 places that we could put it under this sink. There's 2 levels to this cabinet, but I think I'm going to put it on the very bottom level because even if there's a leak that gets to the top level, it'll eventually get to the bottom level. So I think my spot to place it on this bottom level is going to be right there. Right by all of those lines, the black tank flush line, the cold and hot water line. If anything drips, it's eventually going to get there. That takes care of in the bathroom. Now let's go drop one by the washing machine, which you can probably hear right now because it's on a spin cycle. Well, unfortunately, these are not going to work for the washer and dryer. They're just too thick to get in there. So I can't get them to sit down on the floor in that cabinet. So that said, I'm going to need to find another solution for that. But in the meantime, let's head out to the pass-through and figure out where we're going to put them there. So I have everything cleared out of the pass-through. Here's that pile of stuff. I also have the doors, the sliding doors removed, so I can get behind that. And I do have my trusty drill motor with a Robinson's bit on it, because I'm going to pull the far wall so that I can get behind there and really get a good look at where I want to put stuff. And with that, this board is ready to go bye-bye. So I think the first place that I want to put one is right behind this Nautilus panel, because there is just water connections galore back here. So next, I just want to push the button on it one time, and if I get a beep, that means it's working. Good, that's working. All right, so I'm thinking maybe put one over here by the water pump, especially since that's got flex tubing coming to it, which is not going to be as robust as the PEX. The dilemma is I don't want to put it right here because these two big holes, I'm afraid it might just fall into one of those holes on a rough road. So I think I'm going to put it back over here in between the hose reel and the wall. We have one more left. Where do we want to put it? Maybe something on the other side of the pass-through. There are some water lines that run up to the washer and dryer and to the hose spigot on the other side of the pass-through, maybe there. And those seem to be plastic fittings too, so that way at least I have something on the passenger side of the rig. Let's test it. All right, so that is all of our water detectors. If you've done this on your Brinkley or on your fifth wheel, and you have a better idea of where to place those water detectors, let me know. Put it in the comments. All right, I'm gonna button this thing up and feel a little safer about flooding my rig out. I apologize for this angle. Today we have a stunt Tony with us.
Yeah, I'm good looking.
This is my son, Mike. Some of you have already met him. Some of you haven't. Tony Tao's taking a day off from going out and adventuring and filming stuff. And the two of us are gonna go be nerds at the Toys and Miniatures Museum here in Kansas City.
The National Toys and Miniatures Museum invites you to come celebrate creativity in every scale. Their collections inspire joy, spark nostalgia, and celebrate history through meticulous artwork and cherished toys. We started our adventure in the miniatures section. The displays in this section are crafted with a level of detail that will blow your mind. This inches tall skeleton is 100% anatomically correct. This chest of drawers, also measured in inches, comes complete with a miniature working lock and key. There's miniature furniture, miniature people, miniature jewelry transactions, and even a miniature art gallery. There was this miniature house where Mike noticed this attention to detail.
Mike just noticed something on this house that we're looking at about just the crazy level of detail. So tell me again what you just noticed.
So even on like these rain gutters, right? Well, the person who made this thought, well, the rain gutter's slanted that way, so obviously that's where all the litter would collect in the rain gutter, so we've got to have that there.
Right?
Just, that's insane.
That's insane.
Next up was the Museum of Toys. It started out with optical toys like this early Viewmaster. There was also some turn-of-the-century optical toys that would let you peer into 3D worlds. The toys were displayed in a timeline fashion. This collection from the 50s included an early Erector set. The 70s collection included action figures in this iconic Fisher-Price Little People's parking garage. And who else besides me had this $6 Million Man action figure with the bionic eye? There was the game that none of us actually played. We just built the mousetrap. Roll your dice and move your mice. There was, of course, G.I. Joe with lots of accessories. And Barbie, although this one looks a bit more 60s than 70s to me. There was an amazing collection of games and toys targeted to the African American community of the time. For the 80s, there was of course Teddy Ruxpin. For the 90s, there was Talking Pee Wee Herman, and this nightmare fuel known as a Furby. Ever seen one without the fur? Just don't. There was a collection of classic games like Battleship, and of course, Monopoly. There were electronic games too with this collection of game consoles. And early handheld games as well. Remember this early memory game? Simon. We were also lucky enough to be at the museum at the same time as this collection of Kenner Star Wars toys. Have you ever wondered why the action figures were made so small? It's because they wanted to sell ships too. If the figures were larger, you would have had to park the Millennium Falcon in the garage. There were AT-AT walkers, Cloud City speeders, speeder bikes, an Imperial shuttle and Y-wing. There was even the elusive B-wing fighter, complete with pilot. The collection claims to have every Star Wars toy that Kenner ever made, which at first we didn't believe, until we saw Cy Snoodles and the Max Rebo Band. This collection will be there until January 26th of 2026. It's definitely worth a visit if you're in the Kansas City area.
Toy and miniature museum. Thoughts?
I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
What was the coolest thing?
The miniature stuff was really cool. The like full scale stuff, or the fine scale stuff, they called it. Just the like texture and weathering and detail they put in all that was awesome. Seeing all the old toys that I grew up with was really cool. Seeing the like 80s and 90s, you know, Star Wars toys and Shark toys and G.I. Joes and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was also very, very cool. It also did make me feel like, man, toys used to be so much cooler when we were kids. What happened to toys?
What happened to toys is they're now all on a device.
Yeah. It's all
right?
iPads and gotcha games and stuff.
Yeah.
No more toys.
The internet really didn't come into play until you were
I was in high school.
in
when it
high
became
school, yeah.
a household thing.
So you actually had physical toys that you played with, and you had to use your imagination and all that kind of stuff. We're just sounding like a couple old guys now.
Old guy yells at cloud. That's us now.
Congratulations, you're now an old guy like me.
Woo.
So 2 thumbs up for the toy and miniatures museum. Yeah, I think 2 thumbs up. I think you'll enjoy it if you come here to Kansas City.
Absolutely.
All right, we dug a hole. Can we go fill it with beer now?
Yes, please.
All right, we're gonna go fill the hole with beer. We'll see you at somewhere. I think you have something in mind. You're driving somewhere.
I have someplace in mind.
All right, well, we'll see you wherever he's taking us. All right, so we just finished up at Gale's. My son informs me he's taking me on the DEI tour of Kansas City. Why is that?
Because Gale's is a gay sports bar with outstanding food and with outstanding beer. Now we're going to Vine Street Brewing, which is one of the largest African-American owned breweries here in Kansas City, with a bunch of art and great beer.
Yes, because if there's one thing that I've passed on to my son, it's one of my firm beliefs in life. And that is, if you want to experience life, put yourself in a room with a whole bunch of people that don't look like you, act like you, or think like you. If you do that, your life's going to be so much more expansive. You're going to learn a whole lot of other stuff, and you're just going to be a lot more comfortable around all kinds of people by doing that.
Vine Street Brewing is an African-American owned and operated brewery located in the heart of Kansas City, Missouri. In addition to amazing artwork, they have unique beers, some brewed with grains imported directly from Africa.
So the name of the beer is Black is Beautiful. It's a Fonio Ale. He also said it's brewed with a grain from Africa. I forget, maybe it was Fonio, maybe that was the name of the grain. Yeah, it absolutely does have like a little Chardonnay thing going on. Taste that, tell me what you think.
Well, that's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's almost like a sparkling water kind of.
A little bit, yeah. All right, the next one I have is, it's a strawberry rhubarb fruit ale, which I'm looking forward to because I like both strawberries and rhubarb. Rhubarb is one of my favorite things. If you're gonna give me a pie, a rhubarb pie, I love it. You can definitely smell the strawberry in it. Tony Tao would love that beer. Try that and tell me what you think. You can really taste the strawberry.
It's like a Capri Sun beer.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's a Capri Sun beer. I'm not getting a lot of the rhubarb, but the strawberry is definitely heavy on that one. Next one I have is Base Lady. It's a stout, just a straight up American stout. One thing that I thought was interesting on it is he said it has lavender in it. So it's supposed to be lavender, vanilla, and coffee. Can definitely smell the coffee. I don't know if I'm getting any notes of lavender. Damn, that's good too.
Yeah, coffee.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely coffee. And I know you're not a big coffee fan, so.
Well, it's good.
Yeah?
You can taste lavender in that a little bit.
And then the last one I have is Vines on Vine, which is a hazy IPA. Lovely color to it. Doesn't have a lot of that like piney IPA aroma. All right, that's a whole flight. There's not a bad beer in it.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, there is not a bad beer in this flight. This place is gonna go, I think is gonna go on the must stop at brewery list.
Hold on, the Uncle Dad.
Okay, so this is the Uncle Dad, which is just an American amber, but it is on nitro. I like a good beer on nitro. You know what that tastes like? It tastes like a Kilkenny.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
A lot like a Kilkenny.
That is a damn good beer too. Can highly recommend Vine Street Beers. Yeah, this place is great. We gotta bring Tony Tao back here.
If you enjoyed this episode, why not click on another to keep watching? And please join us next Sunday for more Our RV Sunsets.